Good morning, everyone. Mister, say good morning. No good morning from Mister. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, and welcome to December 10th, Wednesday. It's Wednesday, the day the Lord has made. Let us be glad in it. But welcome to Wednesday, December 10th, 2025, live here from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And it's mighty cold outside. Let me check the weather here. See if it went up any from this morning when I woke up. Oh, it's 39 degrees now, better than yesterday. Good morning, Nishant. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, my glasses are very cool. Yes, thank you for reminding me. I didn't put my glasses on. Let me see what I have today. I forgot my Christmas ones. Good morning, Philip. Good morning. Welcome back. Good morning, Joshua. Good morning. Good morning. Let me get my glasses. These ones I don't have a lot to pick from. So let me see what I have. What can we do today? I think we're going to do a little bit crazy today because today's a very special day. Today's a very special day. There. That's what we're going to do today. So good morning, everyone. Good morning. And I have a very special announcement. Yesterday, oh, there's Sarge. There's my husband dressed up as Sarge in the blonde wig. So good morning. Today, I would like to tell you that I hit 1,000 subscribers thanks to all of you and everybody else. And thanks to my friend DJ from Big Three Dashing and Dean and Mary's Gigs. Thank you so much. They helped me a lot yesterday. I had I think 30 or 35 more subscribers to hit 1,000, and they gave it their all and they helped me, and I want to say a big thank you to them. Thank you. And we're going to have a big party. I have some people that are out of the country. So good morning, Anna. Good morning. I know you already know the big news of 1,000 subscribers. Thank you to DJ and Dean and Mary. But I'm going to have a big party today. And yeah, we're going to do some things. And it's going to be a little bit later today, Eastern Standard Time, because I have people from out of the country that are sleeping right now. And they said in the morning they will get it. So it'll be our afternoon. So I'm looking forward to that. And of course, thank you, Anna. Thank you so much. A lot of hard work, and I made it just under my year mark because my year mark is January 1st. God's girl, she was a creator here. She's over on YouTube, or not YouTube, Facebook now, but she's like, do it, lady. And she pushed me out the door and told me to put that first video up. And here I am. So I did learn about Jesus yesterday, Sally, that story you read on this. Oh, thank you. That wasn't one of my better reading moments, Joshua, but thank you very much for watching that. Cheryl, good morning. I hit 1,000 yesterday. I'm just ecstatic, and we're going to have a big party later today when Dora's available from Australia. And Joey Farr, who's always on here helping me out. He is in London. So anyway, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Yes, thank you. I was just telling him about you, Big 3D Dashing. And DJ, he helped me a lot yesterday. And I wasn't on his live at the time when it hit because I had to go to Aldi to get a roast for my hubs for dinner. I left my phone in the car. Um, Yes, I understand, Joshua. You're blind and you can't see me. That's what I meant, honey. Um, so yes, thank you, Cheryl. Thank you. I'm really excited. I have my funky glasses, my excited glasses on today because, well, I forgot my Christmas ones downstairs. So, um, yeah. So there's Sarge going where he's not supposed to go, making me make an appointment. Hello, Dean. I'm just playing some of my videos up here, like you suggested. I've been doing that for a while, and I've been playing some other people's up there too. Some of my subscribers' videos in the background as well. What is my plan for Christmas, huh, Austin? It's just my husband and me. My kids are grown and they have their own families, sad to say, but kids today, they just want to celebrate with their friends and such. But it's Daryl. Oh, there he is. Big D's place. Good morning. And Daryl says, "Good morning, Dean." And he says, "Hello, Mr. Sally." Hey, there I am on the camera. My hair looks a lot better there than it does here. Um, have you heard about Google's age verification thing, Sally? The AI thing. What is that, Joshua? I'll just tell you how old I am. You don't have to try to find out. I'm 60. Those nice. Have a good one. Oh, thank you, Austin. Thank you for coming by here. I hope you stay for scripture. Um, I'm just rather excitable here and whew, rushing to get ready because I was talking with Dora over in Australia. So she went to bed, and we're going to have a big old party later today, planning some things. Um, but I have to get in touch with a few other people. Daryl says good morning to DJ, and DJ says good morning to Dean. Ah! And Anna's here. All the peeps are coming in, they're flocking in, and I'm so excited. We hit 1,000, and I said we. Do you hear? I said we because I can't do any of this without you guys. I have a heart full of gratitude, and I make the videos and such, but I need you to view them, right? So, I have 1,000 subscribers, but I still need watch hours. So if anybody wants to watch any of my playlists, feel free. I have a variety of things on here: cooking, being silly, which I do that a lot, just in my normal life because I'm such a goofball and I can laugh at myself. Philip says the ban for children under 16 years started today here in Australia. Good morning. Congrats on that. Thank you, Mary. So glad to see you. Jessica, thank you. Hello, Jessica. So glad you're here, honey. Um, oh, a social media ban. Let's see. Dean says hello to Anna, Cheryl, and Mary. You ended your live before I could say bye. Oh, yesterday? I'm so sorry, honey. Um, I'll be up around 90 bucks after I get done with the Spark order. All right. Man, you're already hip hopping into this morning, huh? I'm sorry, Austin. I apologize for that. It was a quickie dicky one. I usually drag on, but I was trying to get over to DJ's channel because Mary had said that he was dedicating the day to me. So that's why I kind of zippity quick there. Let's go, Queen. Let's go, Anna. You can do it, girl. I'm telling you, man, she's already at 90 and it's not even what, 6 o'clock there where you are? I actually went to bed at a reasonable hour last night and got well rested. All right. That's what I try to do lately. I'm trying to do that. I used to go to the gym at 3, 4 in the morning, but I haven't been doing that. All right, Austin, I'd really apologize there. Good morning, PJ Johnson. Is that what it says? Good morning and welcome. Um, Yvonne is cool. She's one of my good friends here on YouTube. Yes, sir. We're going to be doing a live together, Joshua. I'm not sure when because she works 2 jobs and I have to get together with her, but I sent her something in the mail that we're going to construct together. We're going to put something together together. um, oh, it's 7 o'clock. Oh, so you're the same time as me? Okay, Anna, I didn't realize that. Um, hi, Erin. How are you? Okay. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome in. Um, I just want to know what the topic is. Oh, we are going to be doing scripture reading today. So wherever God guides me to, I just put my finger in the Bible and that's where I go. Because I've tried to plan things here on Sunrise with Sally, and sometimes, there's things on my heart that I want to talk about, but God says no. So, okay. All right, Austin, you're not staying, sweetheart? Okay. Don't forget to hit the like on your way out, honey. Hello, Gino. Hello. It's actually 3:14 p.m. right now. Oh, Aaron, you're ahead of us too. So how is it in the future? That's what I always tell Dora because she's 16 hours ahead of us in Australia. So I'm like, you're in the future. Tell me the lottery number. Okay, so let's get started here. I've already rambled off and off and off. All right, so it says, let me get to the day here. Today is grace. Grace, okay? Let's see what it says. I'm in, but I have no idea. Oh no, I don't. I don't. English, please. English, please. Um, so we're going to talk about grace here. It says the grace of God is ever-present blessing. As I move through each day, doing what is mine to do, the grace of God does with me, and it goes with me. It goes, oh, I can read today. It shows through in my intention to be kind and compassionate with others. That's what we need to do more of. Um, as well as in the kind things I do to take care of myself. Remember, I talked about that in the holiday season. We're all rustling and bustling and trying to, hello, Tari. Oh, I'm so bad with these names. Um, yes, English, please. I am doing fine. Let's see here. So we got to take care of ourselves too, because that's the thing. When I was a caregiver for my mom, and I'm a caregiver for my brother now, and I am trying to I've been running on 2 or 3 hours sleep for years, like even a decade. And it's really taken effect on me. I'm telling you, getting to the point where sometimes I'm just like a zombie. Hi, hello, Ray. Good morning, my love. Good morning. I hit 1,000 subscribers, Ray. Good morning to you. Um, Check out Dashing Womble. He's a wonderful person too. So we have to take care of ourselves. We do. And it's hard because like I told you guys, the way I was raised, it's oh no, you have to take care of others before yourself. So that's God. Grace is the love in my heart that I share. It comforts me when times are tough, guiding me and my way through challenges and disappointments. Through all those challenges and disappointments, we thank you, Ray. That means so much coming from you, honey. Um, Thank you so much. Not I'm so sorry. I cannot, my eyes are horrible with this little tiny writing. Um, Good morning. um, so I'm grateful for grace's many forms. I find it in the compassion of a friend reaching out for connection, in the beauty of nature, in the patience and understanding others show me in low moments. When you're in low moments, when you're just striving to get on, a lot of times I put on my community wall, things to try to encourage people. But, it's a little selfish too, because some of those things I put on there, I read for myself. And if it makes me feel a little better, I think, what, maybe this will help somebody else. Because, the whole reason I started this channel because I was embarrassed before, but I'll tell you, I was really lonely. I had, been forced out of my job into retirement because I have an injury and I can't keep up with the kindergartners now, and trouble with my back and my legs, which I'm still dealing with. But you know, um There was no noise. My classroom wasn't the typical classroom where everybody sits and be quiet and does a paper. No, I had kids excitable, interacting with one another, because to me, kindergarten was like the foundation of all education. They learn to make relationships, they learn how to figure out problems and disagreements. But I was always there watching, and it kindergarten was so much more than just sitting in a table, doing some paperwork, work. We learned how to write letters and things like that, but I always interacted with them. And we had a time called interaction time, which they affectionately called IT time. And during IT time, they would be able to play games, they could play house, they could do whatever they wanted. And boy, that room was a mess, but they cleaned it up. They learned how to do that. And I would play with them and, do their hair and do things like that, and play with Play-Doh. I would do whatever they wanted to do. And they got a big kick out of the teacher, doing things with them. So I really enjoyed doing that with them, and it kept me young at heart. So I think that's why I'm still, I'm old, but I'm young at heart. My body's old, but I still have, I see things through the eyes of a child. When I see a rainbow, I get excitable. Like today, you see how I am. I'm like this every morning, but come 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I'm like ready to go to bed. But I get up early and I love the sunrise and I love a brand new day. God gave us a brand new day. Nothing has stained it yet. And that's what I look forward to. And there's times when I'm out and about, like yesterday when I was at Aldi, I let this lady in front of me, and like I always do. And then there was another lady behind me, and I'm taking putting my stuff on the belt to get rung up. And this lady was just giving me this look, and I said, "Do you wanna go in front of me?" "No, no, I'm okay." I said, "No, go ahead, go ahead." And the cashier's like, "But you already have your stuff up." And I was like, "Just let her go." Because I would just thought I said, "Look, I'm trying to be a good Christian and trying to, get people to see that there are acts of kindness, and maybe, just maybe they'll pay it forward." If it takes me an extra 5 minutes in the grocery line, then I'll do it, because, I'm just hoping that, someone will good morning, Ashley. Good morning, honey. Welcome. But also like at Aldi, I don't know if you have an Aldi store where you live, but you have to put a quarter in to get the cart. You have to, a quarter, and then whenever you're done, you put the thing in and you get your quarter back. So I often just give someone my cart, and they especially the old people, they get so excited that I gave them a quarter, because they don't have to pay for their cart. And I said, "You know what, just pay forward," or I say Merry Christmas or whatever, and they get so excited about that. It's a quarter. I mean, my quarters do add up. And then sometimes when I go there, I don't have a quarter. But then sometimes when I go up there, there's a cart that doesn't have a chain on it, and they left it for somebody else. So I just smile to myself and think, maybe that was someone that I gave a cart to. So, I'm rambling again. I digress. I'm grateful I am grateful for God's many forms. I find it in compassion of a friend reaching out for connection, in the beauty of nature, in the patience and understanding of others that show me in low moments. Grace is a divine gift that showers blessings on everyone it touches. I find the presence of God each time I receive the blessings of grace. And from Romans chapter 11, verse 6. But if it is by grace, it is no longer on the basis of works. Otherwise, grace would no longer be grace. I'll read that again for you. But if it is by grace, it is no longer on the basis of works. Otherwise, grace would no longer be grace. That's from Romans chapter 11, verse 6. Um, and then it says, I pray for others and find comfort and peace. Caring for someone deeply and feeling empathy for their struggles may lead me to worry about them and feel anxious about their circumstances. Perhaps the best support I can offer the dear ones in my life begins with prayer. As I settle into the stillness, I lift myself beyond problems and worries into the realm of absolute peace and love. Have you ever felt that? Have you ever felt actual absolute peace? I have a sign in my one room, and it has definition of peace, the whole, and from the dictionary. And the absolute peace in your heart, I strive for that every day, just to have, peace in my heart, and just to know that everyone that I care about, hey, Mel's, good morning, honey. Um, just to have peace in my heart, to know, I missed Siddiqui, I'm messing up these names. Siddiqui? Good morning, honey. Yeah. So, has anyone there? Have you, chime in here in the chat. Have you ever had a day where you had absolute peace, where you just felt so good? It is a lovely morning. Mel's, I hit 1,000 subs. Mel, um, so I just, and you have love in your heart, and you just want to make everyone just feel the joy that you feel. I often talk about, like that principal who like would come in grumbling and then make everybody else grumble, and you just try to keep your day happy. But have you ever just tried to spread that joy, spread that love that you felt in your heart, just try to make someone else's day as good as you feel? Says, as I pray, I bless those on my mind and in my heart by affirming comfort, wholeness, and prosperity. I envision harmonious resolutions to their struggles and countless blessings unfolding in their lives. Praying for others blesses me as well. I free myself from worry, and as I go, I let God and trust God is within them always. I've been on that bandwagon with Mel Robbins, let go, let God. Hi, Carol. Good morning, sweetheart. Yeah, me too, Mel's. I try to be kind everywhere I go, but sometimes, when you're texting and you're joking around like I do, sometimes, people take it the wrong way. So I gotta watch that. I've gotten myself in a couple pickles doing that. But um so, I envision, wait, was as I pray, I bless those on my mind and my heart by affirming comfort, wholeness, and prosperity. I envision harmonious resolutions to their struggles and countless blessings unfolding in their lives. And I did that one poem, when a woman stops trying to fix everyone. I don't know if you saw that video, but it is from a friend of mine who writes poems on it. Well, she's now my friend. But she does a lot of that, and I asked her permission if I could read it in my own way, because she had like an AI person, reading, well, it's not in person, AI robot reading it, and it wasn't quite as feeling as I had, so she let me do it. So check that out. It's when a woman stops trying to fix everybody or something. I forget what it was, when she stops trying to help everybody. And it can be quite uplifting, to take all that off your shoulder when trying to help your kids, and you try, they're adults, and they're adults, but you want to make sure that they don't have to go through the struggles that you went through, but the struggles you went through are the ones that made you who you are, right? So we have to stop trying to fix everybody, and it's like, that's, I still do it though. I try so hard, but my sons, they're older. They're almost 35 and 38, and they're like, there are boundaries. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to have boundaries too. Because I can have boundaries too, because I'm 60. I can do what I want to do too, and I'm your mom. um Praying for others blesses me as well. I free myself from worry as I let go, let God, and trust God is with them always. So I have to let go and let God, right? Let them do what they got to do. Like the book from Mel Robbins, let them, because we can't always worry about everything, but we have to also let go and let God do what he wants us to do. We can only fix ourselves, and we need to concentrate on that, just like the self care. You have to remember self-care. It's not selfish to take time for yourself. And I need to look in the mirror and say that because I do tend to neglect myself. And okay, somebody delete this lovely person here. So make them totally invisible. Thank you. Um uh, I'm not going to let that distract me. Okay, so in the book of Psalms, chapter 145, verse 18, the Lord is near to all who call on him, to all who call on him in truth. So the Lord is near to all who call on him, to all who call on him in truth. That's from Psalms chapter 145, verse 18. So it's so important for us to, we got to keep in touch with God. I mean, if you really want a relationship with anyone, it should be God first, right? That our priorities need to be set for that if that's what we want to do. And I would be totally lost because that's who hey Jennifer, good morning, honey. Welcome. Yeah, thank you, Mel. These are my funky celebrate ones. These are from pair.com, PAIR. So uh I try to keep in touch with God, and I think sometimes God's like, "Oh, this lady's on here again." But you know what? I have I think I have a good relationship with God, and I talk to Him all the time. And hi, oh, it's your Sayer. Okay, good morning, honey. You have school today? That's what I try to be, Mel's, but a lot of people don't want me to be free and fun and free spirited. Sometimes I have to be serious and that's I have a hard time with that. I'm like all about shenanigans and I do get myself in a lot of trouble too. Good morning, Yvonne. We have to make our date for our live session. Um, so I finally hit 1,000, Yvonne. I can't believe it. People want to subscribe to this old lady here, but I need the watch hours. So, Sarah, if you have time, Jennifer, if you have time to do any of my watch any of my playlists, honey, you do that. So uh yeah, the relationship with God is so important. And just talking to him, prayer is talking to and listening to God, having a conversation with him. So old smold. We are as young as we want to be. Yep. And I tell you what, when I was in my kindergarten classroom, when I was pouring that chocolate milk, and I would sing shake, rattle, and roll when I'd shake the milk, and they'd be so excited because they would call it their milkshake instead of just regular chocolate milk. And I would sing shake, rattle, and roll, and I would shake my dupa, and they would get so excited because here I am acting silly with them, but they knew there was a line, where I was their teacher, and then I can have fun because in the morning circle I would say, "Do you want this, Mrs. Davis?" Or do you want this, Mrs. Davis? And they would always pick this one. So they would know. And then blowing bubbles in my oh wow, I tell you what, I had a lot of fun with my kindergarten, and I really want to go back to work as soon as I get myself back to my healthy self with my stupid legs here. So I'm gonna try to do my dance today too, because I always do a dance for every I didn't do anything for 900, but I'm getting back there. Um, so, um, yeah, like I just miss that so much, but I'm still my old self, being silly and things like that. But I do have to, I used to get myself in trouble in a lot of teacher meetings and stuff because I just being silly and people are like, I am not sitting next to Sally. She gets me in trouble. So, um, I've been married for 40 years. Thank you very much, Smile. Yes, yes. I guess because I have colorful glasses, I don't know. Yeah, but I'm not going to stop wearing my colorful glasses. I heard a thing on YouTube a while back about this new thing, Sally, called age verification. And I was like, what does that do? I don't know what that does, Joshua. Um, so Ashley says good morning to Nana. So that's Yvonne. Yes, good morning. Everybody is so wonderful here. And this community, it just I was telling the story about before how I was so lonely and I started this YouTube channel and because I get sidetracked a lot, guys. So I'm so excitable. So I was telling that story how I started this YouTube channel because I was lonely and I had things to do. I had plenty of stuff to do around here. And so I said, you know, I maybe I should start that YouTube channel because I had one years ago. And when I was younger, when I was teaching, I did a lot of things with my classroom. But I was like, and then this woman, she had a channel called God's Girl. She's over on Facebook now, but she said do it, and I did it on January 1st of this year. And I was so scared. I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, when you have that first video and you think everybody's gonna be watching it, and really like maybe five people watch it. So yeah, and it just grew from there. And then like toward spring I started recording, you know, the sunrises. I thought, you know, I'm going to share these sunrises with everybody. So I would record it, but I would hurry up and edit it, you know, in time for like people in California and that to see it, you know, when they woke up. And then I got enough subscribers where I could do a live. And I thought, boy, this live is pretty nice. You don't have to edit or anything, you know? So I started doing that. And then, you know, my channel started growing and I still did my other stuff too, but mostly because I've always taught some kind of religious classes in my, you know, from the time I was a teenager. I taught, you know, little kid preschool in religion and things like that. And then I got to be certified for that. And then my husband and I did that together for years. And then my kids started doing it. So I've always had some kind of tie with teaching, you know, some kind of religion. And then I started working in a parochial school, a Catholic school. And I've always had knowledge of, you know, religion and things like that. I mean, I don't know the Bible by heart, but I've always had, you know, God in my heart and always wanted to spread the word. So anyway, so I started doing that in the summer. And then now it's so cold and it was so hard for me to give up my porch. So hard. I mean, I was out there in 23-degree weather and then I got sick. So I did get a thing to hold the camera in the window. So I'm going to start doing that. Oh, hi, Justin. Hi, Sally. I'm good. How are you? I hit 1,000 subscribers, Justin. I know it's late there for you. It's what, 9:30 there in Australia. We're going to have a little party with Dora's going to be here, Justin, this afternoon. About 3 o'clock my time. So that would be what, 6 a.m. your time, Justin? So I'm getting these time schedules because they're like 16 hours ahead of us. And London is 5 hours ahead of us, I believe. So I haven't seen Joey in here yet. Um, you're an excellent storyteller. Oh, thank you very much. I get sidetracked though. You know, that's that ADHD. I think that's why I do so well with kids because I can go here and there. And kids get me, you know, a lot of adults don't get me. It was hard for me to give up your porch too. I know it's so hard, but I look out there every morning to see if there is a sunrise and I will take the camera out there, but it's so cold out there. It's like, you know, today it was, I probably could go out there. I'll be checking the weather and we will go out there just for you, Mary, because I like it too. I feel weird in here, you know, but because I got Gabriel here on my feet and I had a cat back here before, so it's a lot of distractions for me. So how many more hours do I need? I think it's like 600 something. I don't know. I haven't really looked, Dean. I can send you a screenshot. Oh, I don't have your phone number. You'll have to email me your phone number. I can text you. Because I text who do I text? I text everybody. I'm like a Rolodex. They tease me because I'm a Rolodex because I have everybody's phone number. If anybody wants to get in touch with somebody, they say, Sally, can I have this person's phone number? Um, YouTube kids. Yeah. I looked into doing, are you talking about the YouTube kid channels? Um, is that what you're talking about? Because I looked into that, but there's so many, like I have all of my clearance to be around children and such for United States. And there's so many stipulations on that, but I'll look into that again because I would love to do that. I would be so into that. Because there's so many, you ever hear of Jack Hartman on YouTube? I used to click him on for counting to 100 and doing vowel sounds and stuff. We used to have so much fun interacting with Jack Hartman. He's a really cool older guy that does things on he has so many videos, but I have to check into that. Hello, Kamal. Kamal, is that how you say it? I am doing well, thank you. Please hit the subscribe button, guys, if you would like to subscribe, and hit the like button too on your way in or out or whatever you want to do. But you watch PBS? Yeah, me too. I loved Sesame Street, and Mr. Rogers is right here. Was right here from Pittsburgh. In fact, one of my friends here on YouTube, Julie Jordan Scott, she came to Pittsburgh to see the Mr. Rogers statue, which I've never even seen, and I live here. So yeah, there's a lot of things I should go to Pittsburgh to see. I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Okay, well that's cool. She's an Indian girl. That's awesome. We don't judge anybody by whoever they are here, as long as you're respectful to God while we're reading scripture. You do gig apps, DoorDash, and Uber and Grubhub. Oh, Josh was asking what you do. Okay. So that's how I became on YouTube. So if you are young, old, whatever, you can make a channel, and it starts off slow, but you have to enjoy the journey. Everybody wants to go so fast and get everything together and be monetized and all that. Yeah, that would be awesome, but you got to enjoy the journey because I learn about my people in my community because I genuinely get to know them. Hi Rick, how are you? I'm wishing you a wonderful day. Time to hit the bookstore. Rick, I hit 1,000 subscribers. So, used to work for a restaurant for 19 years. Wow, that's dedication. Were you a waitress? Because I don't think I could ever be a waitress. You can send it made for kids or not made for kids. I Thank you, Kamal. Thank you. I hope I say your name right. People want to compare their channel to big channels. I know. And that's what I was telling Daryl, my husband, Big D's place. I said, I don't, I like somebody was saying that I had at one time I had 32 in the room. I don't look up there at that because if I knew that I had 32 people looking at me at once, I would be stuttering and everything. So I can talk in front of 100 kids, and I have no problem interacting with that. It's adults. Many times I have trouble interacting with. Oh, good. Now you can live stream. Rick, you can do live streaming now, and I'll be the first one there. I'm a supporter of you, Rick. Um, Good job. Everyone check out Rick Retirement Journey. Um, Rick, you have the bookstore, right? Am I getting you mixed up with somebody else? Yeah, I'll be the first one there. I was there the first one for, Rhonda and Evie. Have you ever seen the movie K-pop? No, I don't watch very many movies. I'm always on YouTube. Even before I had a YouTube channel, my son used to get me Premiere all the time because he's like, "Mom, you sit there and watch all those commercials." Um, I thought you that was your bookstore. See, I thought that that was your bookstore that you set up and everything. No, Books a Million. Oh, I love books. I can't, I listen to audio because of my audiobooks, but that's because I can't read. My eyes are just getting bad, and so like I love books though. I love to have a book in my hand. I love doing journaling. I love doing all that stuff, but I can't read for hours and hours like I used to. Oh, okay, honey. I thought you owned it. Okay. But that's still good. You work there. And you said that it was a new bookstore, wasn't it? So, yeah, so I'm going to do that live later today. And I know, Yvonne, I love listening to audiobooks. Hey, Sally, I checked it. If Paula, Rhonda, Teacher Kelly, Debbie Sue also are you're subscribed to my channel, they're not. Big D is though. You are not. No, I am subscribed to your channel. It's just that I don't my subscriptions are not public. So people can't see who I subscribe to. And the ones that you don't see, they're subscribed to you, but it's not public. See, that's why I said if people subscribe to me and it's shown as public, I can go to their channels. But if it's not public, then I can't visit your channel. Yeah, they're subscribed to you. Owning a bookstore is tough duty. I had a Christian bookstore. Oh, did you? That would be awesome. I spent much money at a Christian bookstore. Why are you behind you? Oh, I'm playing my playlist. I'm playing my playlist. I sometimes I play other people's playlists behind me, but it's distraction because usually I have Joe, usually I'm outside with Sunrise with Sally. That's what my whole show was about, but it's so bitterly cold. I mean, bitterly cold out there. We used to do the sunrise. Joe, check out some of my other sunrises, like from in the summer, because I have the datum mall. You'll see some glorious sunrises, Joe, if you're interested. But yeah, that's what the main purpose of my morning show was the sunrise. This is my first year doing it, and I miss the porch. Um, so I miss it. Love working there. New store, 30 days in. Great community support. We've been without a bookstore for over 10 years. Wow. There's a song in the movie called Golden. No, I have not heard that. Um, it's an isolated community of 2,000 peeps. Wow. Good stuff. Love your glasses. Okay, Joe. Well, check out the sunrises. I'm telling you, I- you wouldn't think that Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania had glorious sunrises, but there are some where I'm telling you, and sometimes when I'm talking, it just turns into this orange and it's behind me and I see it in the reflection of my door. And oh, thank you. They come off. They're just toppers. They just change. I can change it with whatever I want, Joe. Um, did I miss your chats? I don't know, Joshua. I don't know what you're talking about. Um, so all of the other let's see. Um, have you checked out some of my music playlist, Sally? Oh, I didn't know you started doing that again, Justin. You gotta let me know these things. I need to get my eyes re-examined. Okay, well, tell them Sally sent you. No, I got these at America's Best. They sell pear.com there, and there's different shapes of these. These ones are called the Casper, and my other ones, the bigger ones, they're called the Kirby. But I don't have a lot of ones for toppers for my Caspers here. But these like some of these I got people made them, and they have little magnets on there that just click on. And I got them like people make them with resin, and they're so much cheaper, but they're not always perfect. But the ones that you get through Pair.com from the company, um, they are like, they can be expensive, but I get them on clearance, like $25 or something. Sometimes they go down further, but normally they're higher than that. But Pair.com, I think that I should be hired for them. I looked into it, but I think I have to get up to my 4,000 hours. Do I have to have that to be like have a sponsorship or whatever? Or whatever? I don't know. Hello, Joey. Yes, I hit 1,000. I hit 1,000, Joey. Sorry I woke you up yesterday. I'm so sorry. I get so confused with the time change, but we're going to have a party later on today. Thank you, Sirius Vegas. Is that what it says? Thank you very much. Welcome. Um, let's see. Let's see, where else are we? Um, yes, I woke Joey up. We do. He's in London and I use WhatsApp. I told you I'm a Rolodex, but Joey's a very, very close friend of mine. Love him to death. I love everybody. But I wanted to tell him about my 1,000, but I woke him up. So I apologize, Joe. Joe, do you still love me? What do you consider wired? What do you consider wired? I don't understand what wired is. I'm old, Joe or Austin. I'm old here. Or how old are you, Joe? Or how old are you, Austin? I keep wanting to call you Joe. Um, App Sally. I wake people up too. Well, he's in London, so I was so excited last night because I had like 22 more subscribers, and then next thing I know, it was 1,000 subscribers. Good morning, Shirley, my girl, my sunshine girl, Shirley. How are you, honey? Good morning, everyone. Say hello to my friend Shirley. She's such a delight. She is. She has she sees things like I do too. She sees things, I say it's from eyes from a child, but it's just like you just appreciate things that normal people don't because we're not normal. We're extraordinary. Oh, there's my declutter wheel. You guys got to watch some of my older videos. They are, I have that funky tinsel, you know, curtain up, being all fancy schmancy. So I thought, and then I had that speaker thing. Um, one of those things you make, whoa. Oh, I do some silly things. Um, let's see. Hi Shirley, can I ask where Laverne is? Justin, you're so silly. Sometimes it's too early in the morning because you're at nighttime. We're still waking up here. Yeah, child's curiosity. I love it. Don't you, Shirley? Like when I see a rainbow, some people are like, Jesus, just a rainbow. And then it turns to a double rainbow, and I'm like, ah. Do you know what? I don't really care about that, Austin. Hey, Austin, how old are you? How old are you, Austin? Because you're asking me some things that are like younger people. Um, but that's okay. Yeah, I don't get into that stuff, Austin. No, I don't. But welcome to our channel if you want to participate in, Sunrise with Sally. But let's see. Hey, Justin, Laverne is parked right outside. She's in my van. Justin likes to joke around too. Justin, um, I don't know that song, Joshua. Um, let's see. Sally, see the world, but only through the eyes of a child. See the world, but only through the eyes of a child. Yes. Yeah, I like to do things. I have a shirt that says "Let the shenanigans begin," and my friends like, yes, that is appropriate for you because I have St. Patrick's Day is my favorite holiday, as you can see up there. I have a ton of St. Patrick's Day shirts, and people were starting to think that green was my favorite color, but it's not. I like all colors. Um, Joking equals awesome. Have heard of the Muppets. Yes, my children grew up with the Muppets. In fact, that's where, in Sesame Street, I think that's where the Muppets start from. Thank you, Justin. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. Um, so there's my little spinny wheel up there. I'm going to start doing that again, but like I said, my legs are been in a lot of pain lately. So, good morning. Good morning. We're going to have a 1,000 subscriber party later today. Good morning, Rhonda. Good morning. Good morning. Um, Daryl says good morning to Rhonda. And Justin says, Lady Rhonda. Yes, everybody knows who Elmo is, a little red furry guy, little monster. Yep, that's right, Joshua. So, and Rhonda is saying good morning to Daryl. So, uh, love your spinny wheel. I know I have that, and I'm going to start all this things that I have, the list of things, but surely I've been having some problems with my legs. I just had them tested to see if I have a blood clot in there. They've been really painful lately. So I've pretty much been just wheeling my chair around trying to get things decluttered, but my house is falling apart because I'm not doing anything around here. Um, okay, get ready for work, Mel's. Love you. Thank you for being here for such a wonderful day. The start of the day. What time is your party later? I hope I can make it. I think we're gonna do it 3 o'clock um Eastern time, Eastern Standard Time, because that is 6 o'clock for Dora who would like to come. But if you come any later, I'll still be here, Shirley. I'll still be here because Daryl doesn't get home until around 4:30 or so. I don't know. I don't know what I'll be here, but Daryl wants to be here too. Or I can go off and go back on. Thank you so much. I love you too, Mel's my new friend. I love you so much. I love making new friends. I love getting to know people, and I just like to interact with people. As you can see, I love to talk. I don't always like to just hear myself talk, but I like to hear other people's respond. It's 6:55 for you. It's 7:55 here, so you must be Central Time, Austin. Where are you from? Like Texas, or that's where Rhonda is. Um, who is Shirley? She's a new friend of mine here. She's here to listen to the word of God. Um, yes, and Nana says, "Have a good day, Mel's." Um, that's okay. That's okay, Shirley. Yeah, they will figure it out. But it's hard keeping me down though. But I'll see you later. If you can come, that's fine. Maybe we'll just make a week of it, Shirley. Just like some people make a week of their birthday. Me. But I love to make people's birthdays special too, because that's the day they were born. So yeah, I'm just want to tell everybody thank you so much for you know, whoa, look how red my hair was there. Woo, red, cleaning the linen closet. Um, so anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, we'll be on later today, and um I'm excited. I'm so grateful. My heart is so grateful. Um, I'm here to get to know Sally better. Yes, thank you so much. There's so much to know. But you never know what I'm gonna do. I'm not predictable. Um, Afternoon. Okay. Your laugh is contagious. Oh, thank you. Sometimes I just like, why do I laugh like that? But so anyway, I'm grateful for each and every one of you that are here and the ones that aren't here. And if you can't get up in the morning for this, I understand. Just watch the replay. It's there. I know some people say they don't like to watch the replay because they want to interact with it, but I have plenty of videos out there. If you could just help me with those hours, I would be totally grateful. And I did talk to my Sammy, my student that I'm always talking about. I talked to him yesterday, and Hopefully I can get him on today. I don't know, but he runs his own business and he's one of my former kindergarten students. And he does go to school. He's going to school to be an orthopedic surgeon. But yep, he started out with me in kindergarten. 2 years of kindergarten. 2 years. I had him for 2 years because I just couldn't let him go. Um, Grateful for you, Sally. Gotta go, but I'll see you later. Have a fabulous day. Thank you, Shirley. You go, honey. You go because it's early for you. Um, oh, thank you, Austin. I thank you so much, honey. So anyway, maybe you can come back later, Austin. I don't know if you have school or whatever, but we'll be here. We'll be here. Um, Played your list last night. I don't sleep long enough though. Yeah, I know. Me too. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of different people's lists too, trying to help out them. Because that's just the way it is. You know, you have to help your friends. So anyway, so guys, I'm gonna let you go. We're going on I'm trying not to be like Evie. Hi, Evie. Here's your hat. What's your hurry? But I think we've been 56 minutes. So man, is my hair red there? It's not that red now. I don't know what color that was. But anyway, so you sleep in too much? I wish I could sleep, Austin. Get your sleep all you can because when you get older, you just can't sleep. So, yes, Justin, have a great day. I'll see you later if you can, Mary. And I'll see you when I see you, friends. I love you. Bye bye. Thank you for all your support. Bye, guys.